right, guys, it's time to check in on Britain's favorite tabloid couple. Let's face it, Kate and William, you guys are boring. I'm, of course, talking about Meghan and Harry. So those two, of course, left the royal family after Meghan realized she could not handle it and gave Harry an ultimatum of her vagina or the crown. And he went vagina. And if Bubba wants to pull up a couple photos of Meghan, I think he made the right choice.
Yeah, good call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great choice.
Isn't it a little fucked up? Like, you know what you're getting into. Like when you meet a prince, like she can be like, "Oh, well, we're in love, and this is what our love wants." But like, you met the prince, bro. Like, you really got to be like, this life isn't for me.
I don't think they realize it until they're in it, man.
Yeah, like, William's not dying anyways, and the rest of the family hates them. Like,
right.
It seems like they just fucking don't like
even when she was
right?
there, like they were like fucking with her, and then people were quitting, like the longtime help, like they
the queen hates
like
him,
her.
the next king hates him. So like it's they got like 80 years they'd have to wait it out before they'd be welcomed back.
If servants are quitting, right, which are paid slaves, right, then she's either really bad or they just fucking hate Americans. Like how bad do you actually have to be for servants?
I don't think they necessarily hate all Americans.
They're racist
in England. Yeah,
it could be a combination of things. I mean, they are are in Buckingham.
You think it's the
Palace.
race card? You think that's what's doing it?
I'll get to it.
Okay.
Imagine if she was full black, they would really be hating on her.
Oh, she'd be dead. The two officially ended their royal duties in March of 2020 and now live in California, just as Meghan wanted all along. But the controversy surrounding their exit was thick. Rumors.
The controversy?
That's how they say it over there. Controversy. But the rumors of spats between Meghan and Kate, who is obviously racist, the Duchess of Cambridge.
I think that William and Kate, they're not as an attractive couple as Meghan and Harry.
Oh, right? Harry is such a good-looking dude. Yeah, let's not even forget about that.
So William went bald fast, and it got heavier
because they have different dads.
You know what Kate's problem is she's surrounded by her sister Pippa, and then Meghan. She's just
Pippa's one up.
She's got to be furious.
Yeah. She's uptight. Let's face it.
It's tough. There's a lot of jealousy going on with this.
Yeah. And remember, the Queen would not even talk to Harry or Meghan when it was reported they wanted out of that nut house, but they eventually succeeded and now have a young baby, and now they're on the way. But the drama has not stopped. And Meghan and Harry recently did a very candid sit down with the one and only Oprah Winfrey in response to what Meghan calls are the palace perpetuating falsehoods about them. She said, quote, "I don't know how they could expect that. After all of this time, we would still just be silent if there is an active role that firm is playing in perpetuating falsehoods about us. And if that comes with risk of losing things, I mean, there's been a lot that's been lost already." Here's a preview of the interview that is going to be airing March 7th.
I just want to make it clear to everybody there is no subject that's off limits.
Of course, all eyes will be on Harry and Meghan and their big sit down with Oprah.
My biggest concern was history repeating itself.
She believes it's the best she's ever done, and she said it wasn't just her, though. It was because the conversation apparently was so candid with all three of them. Were you silent or were you silenced? Almost unsurvivable. Sounds like there was a breaking point.
Here's what we know about the special. The interview shot at
All right.
The Queen is not going to like that interview.
I just noticed the Queen is right behind Wes.
Yeah.
Look at her.
So menacing.
She's so menacing.
She is she's pissed about this. So
off with their heads.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was pretty crazy. If Harry was really worried, obviously he was just a child when his mom died. I think he was like, what, 12 or something like that.
Both young,
both really young. Maybe that was William that was 12. But if he's genuinely worried that that's gonna happen to his wife, I fucking don't blame him for leaving, because who knows what's going on behind closed doors over there, and that's a pretty scary thought.
It's always gonna be he said, she said.
They stripped him of his fucking military title, and the guy's a war veteran. He did multiple tours, right?
Yeah. I mean, Harry's taking one for his wife here, but
I don't believe that, Pat. The UK isn't petty like that.
Oh yeah.
The royal family's not that petty.
Yeah. On top of that, a leaked email published in the Times, that's it, it's just the Times, outlined that Meghan may have not been the great boss that she portrays herself to be to the royal staff. The complaint claimed that she drove 2 personal assistants out of the household and was undermining the confidence of a 3rd staff member, with one report headlining reading, nothing was ever good enough. She left the staff shaking with fear. The report was made by sniveling traitor Jason Knopf. Here's a picture. You do the math on whether,
look at that sniffling guy.
he looks capable of being a complete fuckstick, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. She kept asking for craft singles.
Yeah.
That's one
Jason,
of the snarkiest photos I've ever seen.
yeah, absolutely. Jason was the communications secretary to Meghan and Harry and now works for Harry's older brother, William, and allegedly very racist Kate. The palace said that they're looking into the allegations.
Are you just thinking are you connecting the dots there? Or
I mean,
what's this?
just look at the way she looks at
I think
people.
it's because she's a cheese in the can girl, and
Yeah.
they're a little snooty over there. But
Yeah. So the palace said that they are looking into the allegations and said, quote, the royal household has a dignity at work policy in place for a number of years and does not and will not tolerate bullying or harassment in the workplace. And
Shut the fuck up. She's a fucking princess. Eat a dick. You're a fucking royal servant. You got bullied.
Yeah.
You're a fucking grown
She's
adult.
not a princess anymore.
Who gives
gave
a
it up.
shit? She was when they were bullying, when they accused her of bullying them.
yeah, how many
Yeah.
servants are there in
Oh.
the royal palace?
like 10 times than there are people.
I
Should
didn't
they
expect
look
to be-
into that maybe?
Yeah, I didn't expect to be demeaned like this when I signed up for a job
Yeah,
working as a servant to
For
royals.
indentured servitude in the Buckingham Palace.
Fucking
Yeah.
idiots.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess it'll be fun to watch. And before you come at me online about this, I truly do not care, but the internet does. So you know, it'll be interesting to see what they say on Oprah and how that affects, you know.
Why
the
do you
back and
think
forth.
racist? You didn't really explain. Just because he's got a
Yeah,
hunch.
it's
No, he
just-
said.
so-
He said,
oh.
Yeah.
look at
Yeah.
the way she looks at people.
Next time you watch Kate, just look
Okay.
at her.
You just
can
get
tell.
the vibe. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it's a
we gotta
big,
move
big,
on. We
big
gotta move on.
vibe.
All right.
All right.